Hello everyone, Karen Henderson back. In this video, we're going to look at how to add and organize pages using the new Google Sites. This is one of the really cool things I think about the Google Sites app, which is that you don't just have to cultivate one page. It gives you the opportunity or potential to add many pages to organize content to make it accessible and easy to use for your students. So what you'll notice is that if you come over to this sidebar, you're going to see this insert and then pages and themes. There are three options here, and you want to make sure that you're on pages. To add a page to your home, and you can see your home in the navigation bar already, you're going to come down to the plus and you're going to click on the plus, and it will bring up this place where you can now create a new page. So this is Avid, and I really believe strongly in building community with all of my classes, but particularly with my Avid group. So I'm going to go ahead and create a couple of pages, which are going to allow them to get to know me a little bit better, and then hopefully also get to know each other a little bit better through this Google site. I'm going to title the first one, Meet Your Teacher. I imagine what I might do there is write a letter to students, maybe post some pictures of summer activities with my family, maybe all of my pets. I don't know, I'll have to think about what else I want to load or add onto that page. I also want to make sure that I'm giving students a chance to get to know each other and that I'm getting to know more about my students too. So I'm going to create a new page again by going down to that plus. And then this one, I'm going to go ahead and title Meet Your Community. And I think here I might put like a Padlet discussion board where they can kind of answer questions and talk to each other. I might have them do a Flipgrid in the fall where they could record a little video introducing themselves or talking about what they did over the summer. I'll have to really think again about what sorts of content I want to load onto this page. I also want to make sure that I have a place for academic work, so the daily work, the weekly assignments, that I can maybe compile resources for here. So I'm going to do academic resources as my next page so that I can put those resources in that they'll need in order to complete assignments. This will make it really easy for students, even if they're absent, to get the materials that they need to be successful. And then I do want to add one more page. So this is Avid 11. So this year is all really about getting ready for college applications, not this fall, but next fall. I want to make sure that I'm starting to compile some resources for them so that they are starting to think about OSAC essays, they're starting to get academic resumes ready, thinking about letters of recommendation, all of those things. So I have the 5 pages, the skeleton of my Google Sites kind of figured out by adding those pages. But what I don't have is any kind of organization. So they're definitely not appearing here. And notice the way they appear here is also how the students will see them and the way that I want. So I'm going to move some things around. So I want Meet Your Teacher to be just under my home page, just the next one, the second one. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to drag it up. You'll see the blue bar is going to show you where it's going to drop, and I'm going to drop that one so it's in. I want Meet Your Community third. I'm going to drag and drop it. Academic resources, I think fourth, and then finally I'm going to have my college preparation. So there's one more thing I want to show you before we leave this video today, and that is how you can use subpages to divide your content. So for me, for instance, I have 2 Avid 11 classes. So my thinking is I might want them to have that Meet Community in their class rather than in the whole Avid 11 group. So I'm going to go ahead and come up to the Meet Your Community page just here in the sidebar. I'm going to click on the 3 dots to the right, and I'm going to add a subpage. When I do that, it looks just the same, except it says subpage instead of page, and I'm going to write this one as period to Avid 11. Okay, go ahead and click on. And you'll notice that what happens is I have a new page now with period to Avid 11, but it's underneath the Meet Your Community. And up in the tab 2, when I hover over Meet Your Community, it's going to bring me to this Avid period 2 page. I'm going to leave it like that for now, but after I've added content, I'm going to go ahead and use the duplicate page tool in order to create a second copy for my period 7 class. And there may be some other places that you might want to think about using sub pages along with the pages that you're creating. Okay. So that's all for this video. I'm going to give you some time now to really think about how you want to design your website. What pages do you want? What orders do you want? Are you going to use subpages? We'll start customizing next. That's where it gets really fun. So right now, just thinking about that skeleton. And then in the next video, we'll start looking at customization. And then we'll get around to starting to add some of that really cool content that will make it really useful to your students. All right, that is it. Thank you for watching.